Leo, what's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. This message is for the Leo, Sun, and Rising collective. Regardless of your natal placement, this may resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you take only what does resonate and leave the rest to the rest. If the message resonates with you, please hit like. If you'd just like to support me in the growth of the channel, I ask that you do hit like, subscribe if you're new here, if you're hanging out. Thank you for chilling and coming back with us. Coming back if you've been around for a while. Leave me a comment if you want to say hello. Drop me an emoji. Feel free to share this with anyone that you think may enjoy the message or resonate with the message. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine, white light protect us, protect you, me, and us as I channel and interpret for your Leo divine. Leo, this message is attuned to the new moon in Scorpio, so it may resonate for the next week, for the next 28 days, for the next 2.5 years, 9.5 months, 2.5 years. Also, I'm getting a lot of like the next 2 months for a lot of the signs, 2.5 months. The energy can be really potent or significant over the next 2.5 months, especially. Remember, take only what resonates. So, because I do have a lot of different messages, so it just depends on your other placements, where you're at on the Leo timeline, okay? Thank you so much. I honor you. I honor our energetic exchange as always. Ever so grateful. Thank you for hanging out with us. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's see. So the symbology, the symbol of Pisces. So the 12th house experience, which is the house of hidden enemies. Okay. And this is just like, maybe you think someone is against you. Maybe you think your friends want this. Maybe you think you're the people you hang out with, your Leo tribe, like maybe that they want this or that this is good for them. A lot of what is happening is that redirect, recenter, focus on you. That may be there may be a lot of healthy things for you. And you're like, hey, maybe this person is against me, or maybe these people are against me, or maybe I need to help these people. Return that, come back to you, okay? Where do you allow yourself to create these self-sabotage moments? Where are you your own worst enemy? Okay, this is not to say that this is what you're experiencing. This is just to say where I am coming from is giving you advice or giving you a highlight or highlighting those aspects. There can very well be someone in your community. It may not be someone you suspect. You may be suspecting the wrong person. You may suspect the wrong people. It may be someone you are not suspecting, okay? And again, because it's Pisces energy, it could very well be your own mind, okay? And what clouds the mind? Behaviors, actions, what we consume, what we ingest, sleep deprivation, anyone, too much tuna in the mind, right? Okay. What else can I say? What else can I say? Yes, the community. This is a lot about you making money. I think we've talked a lot about that. But there's no way for you to, you can do whatever you want. There's a spiritual component to your work. There's a spiritual person you work with. I don't know. You're working with spirit. How about that? So spirit wants you to know that a lot of this reactionary, even if you're seeing it outside of you, I just want to address the fact that who you're attending to. So if this is not you, right, Leo, this is about who you're attending to. Who are you working alongside with? Who do you give into? Who do you allow to like overtake and create like this desire to like fight or argue, or you may be seeing this outside of you again. Take what resonates. It really is pointing you to taking care of you, your body, taking care of your health, eliminating overdoing it, over consuming. Okay. Sleep is really coming up for you. There may be dream interpretations, okay, that you can spend time on. Meditate on, okay, Sacred Symbols Oracle. I really didn't expect this message. Protection, psychic protection. There you go. That's so freaking Pisces. That is hella Pisces. Okay. One Sacred Symbols Oracle for the Leo, Sun, and Rising Collective. Okay. For the New Moon and Scorpio message. So, yes, it's feelings. Okay. Something. This is definitely about you taking on the challenge to create stability, emotional stability through protection. Protect your feelings. Where are these feelings arising from? And again, I want to make it really, I want to, what is that word? Place importance on the fact that this is not someone, okay? It becomes someone outside of us. Someone outside of us reflects, especially if there's a spiritual person around you, they're going to reflect they're going to show up in that manner, in the way that you are like, you're going to want to fight them. And then that's you fighting spirit. So careful there. Or like, is this what someone's doing to you, right? Okay. What I mean is your emotions, you and your emotions, you protecting your emotions, you protecting, you cleansing spiritually, water cleansing, or just being very clear of what you're consuming as far as liquids. Okay. Purify the liquid water. Drink more water. Okay, blue. What's causing that? What is the rhythm? What happens? Trace your steps. What leads you to make that decision? Okay. Protect yourself from your decisions. Protect yourself from decision making. Okay. What leads you to consume? What leads you to take that on? Water, 18. Okay. Emotions, very significant here. Leo, what's good? This is a square. Okay. It's a decision you must make. It is an emotionally involved decision. Okay. It could be about the family. Again, it could very well be someone, okay, a matriarch or a mother figure wants you to make a specific decision, and you may need to protect yourself from that. Okay. You may not want to, you may feel like you have to give in and go with their decision and make a decision that is not the one you want to make, but hello, that's why we're here, right? Okay. Animal spirit for Leo, Sun, Rising Collective. Throat. Speak up. You gotta say the truth. That's a decision for you, for yourself, for your highest truth. Okay. From the heart. What's blocking the heart? Is it them? Is it a relationship? Is it a mother figure? Is it a family member? Animal spirit oracle for the Leo, Sun, Rising Collective for the New Moon in Scorpio. Okay. The sea serpent and the phoenix And the lizard, yes, taking on someone else's emotions, realizing this is about emotional health, okay, emotional groundedness and stability. The sea serpent is it Manipura? Okay, yeah, courage to decide on your own, to make the decision for you. Sea serpent and the phoenix. It's coming back to you, okay? Coming back to what is emotionally, what feels good for you. Have the courage to go there. Have the courage to make the decision to feel better, okay? To feel good. Make decisions based on what's going to make you feel good, okay? For health, for stability, not in the moment, right? Not what will, it's not about what will, I'm losing all the words. I'm not, okay, whatever. Instant gratification, no. Okay, what will be gratifying over the long run to help you commit to the life that you are trying to come into in this shift? Okay, this is a powerful new moon. Yes, look, you have that City of Gems, and then you have the Forest trying to flip out. Card 36, the Forest. Okay. Wow, you are so like mute. What do you want to say? Leo, what's good? Yeah, you're holding back. Okay. Leo, Sun, and Rising Collective for the new moon in Scorpio. 3 archetypes: situation, challenge, and basis. Okay, yeah, masking, the comic, the womb. Okay, card what? 46, the womb, the courage. Okay, courage, coming out of feeling secure, coming out of loss. Okay, but you determining that you are secure, or what coming to security, to feel secure. Okay, no longer in the vibration of loss or scarcity. Okay, and then power, gaining your power. It can be about misuse or mistrust in others' power, or someone shows you that someone matches that frequency, that energy. Okay, so it's really up to you. We don't like to hear that. I don't think we like to hear that. I don't think any of us want to hear that. That it really does point back to you. That it really is about you. That it really is about you making the change and committing to demasking. Okay, maybe someone is causing that, like demasculating, which isn't even the message here, but that if you are masculine, it's like, is it demasculating to feel good? Hello, hi. Hit like 26. Was it in your home, at home? The masculine was deprioritized. Okay, so there wasn't a balance. It's coming into balance. Okay, there is the courage to put down those masks, put down the wall. Okay, and not use jokes or humor as like, there's good in humor, and then there's using humor to hide and mask. Okay, the courage to not rely on humor anymore, to hide away what you're truly feeling and going through. Okay. not brushing it, sweeping it under the rug. Okay. Yes, the eternal child, a lot of masculine stuff here. The seed. Yes, it's like trying to grow the new life. And this is spirit just telling you how to protect this manifestation. The eternal child is the basis of this is like, where is the joy? Where has the joy gone? Where has the flavor gone? Where has the inspiration gone? What is inspiring you? What used to inspire you? What you used to invest time in? Again, a lot about like partake. What do you partake in? What do you work on? What do you work for? Who are your friends? Your community? It's not even about me telling you to get rid of all that. It's like, just show up in a manner where you really are in true joy and no longer hiding behind. Okay, is this someone you're dealing with? Again, hit like, please, if the message resonates. I don't like to come out with these types of messages where I'm like picking on you, picking on anyone for that matter. Is this maybe what's going on? You feel someone's picking on you, or you realize that is what's being mirrored to you? Okay. Are you picking on yourself? There's like, someone is really showing you, like saying, they can be saying like no, or they can be very like of little few words, but like it is felt. Their power is felt, and you may think like they're very superficial, or they're just about like looking good or something, and it's like, no, it's more it's like, it's a little bit deeper than that. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Okay, focus. Leo, focus. Leo, Sun, and Rising Collective. Okay, yeah, a lot of rest is needed. Can relate. Okay, thank you so much. Leo, Sun, and Rising Collective. This is trying to come out. Overdoing, overconsumption, over committing, over saturation. Saturation. 10 of Cups. Mars in Pisces, masculine. Again, Pisces. Yes. Wow. This is about you coming to balance. Okay, divinity, divine masculinity, divine masculine. You could very well be a masculine. Okay, you could very well be Knight of Discs. Okay, we're going to leave this as you. Right now, you're being shown, this is 7 of Cups is debauchery, Venus and Scorpio. The time right now is like taking on a program, okay? It could be as simple as that, taking on a health program so that you can get over this, over consuming. What causes, again, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, what causes the mind, the illusions, getting out of that, the depression. Knight of Discs, Virgo. Okay, yeah, this is a lot about like the stuff we don't want to confront. Leo, what's good? The challenge is removing that stuff. Okay. Mercury in Aquarius, clearing the mind, leaving all that behind. Mental health. Okay. Hello, 7 of Swords. I'm sorry, 6 of Swords. The need for strategy, the need to leave that camp behind. The courage to remove that from your life, to start taking steps to remove that from your life, okay? Healthy, wealthy thoughts, healthy, wealthy mindset. The willingness to do the hard work, not financially, maybe financially, but the hard work to come to health. Okay, 6 of Swords. surgery involved. Removal, surgical removal, okay? Mindset shift. The need for good advice, to leave a camp, to leave the club, to leave the bar, to leave it behind. Okay, the mind, a lot in the mind. Emotional, what the decisions that you make based on your emotions to release or instantly gratify or suppress or numb, and then what it causes to the mind, realizing all of that, all the steps that lead up to that, and then addressing that, okay? Seeing that reflected to you, okay? Two of Swords, the need at the top of your mind is this decision that you need to make, Moon in Libra, about you, a partnership, okay? Is this them, Leo? This is them. Or is this a cross-watcher situation? Two of Pentacles. Again, the situation involves you making a change, taking responsibility, and also being in joy. Okay, there's a lot to say about in what can bring you enjoyment. Okay, this is definitely, you're trying to come out of that old way of life and come into the new way of life. And in this new way of life, you want money, you want success, you want actual fun and not instant gratification type of fun, right? Page of Cups, okay? This is that grown-up moment. Or is this a child around you? Someone, your child, you're worried about your child and what they can do. Four of Swords, they can put a lot to rest. You need a lot of healing. They need a lot of healing. Saturn in Libra. Okay, this is a lot about the relationship with yourself, the relationship with, again, what you consume, okay? The relationship with your emotional body, the relationship with your physical body, the relationship with your community. You've been hurt. You're hurting, okay? They're hurting. They hurt you. The need to either remove that from your vicinity, remove them, get out of there, right? Yes. Wow, rebirth. You leave that, leave it. I know I said don't. This is not about me saying leave it, but now I'm telling you to leave it. It could be a behavior. It could be, again, the mind, the emotions. What is it that's causing that? That causes that indecision. Okay. The need to make decisions, to make a decision. 2, 4, 6. This is like, you can rise back up. Holy moly. I'm so sorry. Scorpio. Death card. 13. Scorpio. Gosh, lately I get a lot about the father, the family. Just because you are not your father doesn't mean, this is such a weird message, like, you can still fulfill what you're meant to fulfill. Maybe you saw your father succumb to a lot, okay, to give in to a lot. And so that's what's happening. And it's not that, on one hand, the mother figure, they may want what's best for you, but it's like, you have to know what's best for you. Okay, so they can probably understand, and they may know, they may be able to help a lot with this decision, but it's ultimately your decision. And when you spend that time in clarity and really truthfully look at it, you will come to find that there's a better solution, is the way I see it. And this is not about oh, my idea is better than yours. It's like this idea of yours coming out of clarity, being very clear and honest with yourself, is in unconditional love. It's what is best, not only for you, it's best for everyone. Okay, Leo? The good of everyone around you, friendship around you, the way things used to be around you, soulmates around you, inspiration around you, clarity, looking at pleasure in a new way. Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. Scorpio, this is the time now to take rest, to give it a rest, to allow rest, to take rest so that you can commit to responsibility and not masking anymore. Here's a 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 6. Okay, moon in Taurus. That was the last full moon. This has been, it's come to a head over the last 2 weeks. You're hopeful that you may fear something you did, a decision you made, but also you do hope for health, for bodily health. 6 of Discs. Okay. Holy moly. It's very direct here. This is calling in the right support. Mars in Capricorn. Okay. There's a support system around you. This can work. Work can work. You can work. It can work. You can work to commit to this, to fulfill the steps that you need to take to have the courage to ask for the support, gain the right support, to commit, to continually, consistently be committed to this health and new way of doing, and so that you can have that new life and protect this vision that you have to come out of this. Okay, the High Priest is still sticking around. Do you believe that this can happen? Why the Four of Swords? Holy, the High Priestess. Because you will get the answers you need in time of rest and clarity. Okay? There's a decision that needs to be made. Pisces, Moon. Okay, wow. Holy moly. I'm just going to leave it at that. Why the Death card? Change. Okay. Emotions, actions. What emotions lead to what actions? What actions cause derailment in emotions? Okay, a friendship or coming to see yourself in any way. Working. What causes stress? The need for that support to work through this, to commit to you, okay, to make the right decision, to make good decisions for everyone, for you. Okay, likely your friends want that for you, or there's a spiritual aspect to this, like someone who is a guide or a counselor has attuned you to this. Someone you work with has attuned you to this vibration of like, oh, shit. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Did you pray for this? Okay. A psychic, a magic person. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Why? It's a spiritual rebirth. The support you need to undo, okay? Okay, you must be really truthful and honest with the decisions you're making and giving in too much to that. It's no longer about you and what they want. It's like It's not what you want is not what they want. What they want is not what you want. It's about the truth. It's about wanting the truth. Queen of Cups. Cancer, shadow of Gemini. Okay, choose you. Justice, Libra, Capricorn. There's Libra here. In your rest, you will come to the right decision based on truth. A belief, okay? Okay, and here's that new life so that you can end the old and allow the new to start bursting and blooming, okay? Seeing the new reality finally come in through that process. Being very clear that you can end one thing, meaning end a way of life, a way of doing, and come into a new way of doing, a change in the mind. Being very clear. King of Swords, Aquarius, shadow aspect of Capricorn, which we have a lot of synchronicity here in a different way that I know. It's not about 3 6s, 666, but you can go look that number up, 2233. Okay, actually we have 222. We have 88. Okay, so if you want all the numbers, they're all here. 2222222, 88888. It'll drive you mad. Okay, the significance here is that you can start this new life in the same manner that you've been leading the last life, the last part of your life. You can start anew in a whole new manner. Okay, Justice. That's it, Leo. I honor you. What a tough message, and I'm here for it. I'm hella tough. I'm tough. Okay, I know. This is awful. This is gonna probably unsubscribe, right? No, subscribe. We're here for it. All the love. Okay, Leo, hit like. Feel free to share this with other Leos and come back. Don't unsubscribe, subscribe. Leave me a comment, hit like. I'll be back with more. Ciao.